Welcome! In this video, we explore essential English words that start with the letter D. These are common words, but many of them have more meanings and uses than you might expect. Daze, verb, to confuse or shock someone so they cannot think clearly. The news dazed him. In a daze, expression, used to describe a state of confusion or shock, often after something surprising or upsetting. The news of her promotion left him in a daze. Dead, used to describe a complete stop, no energy or no activity. The plant is dead because I forgot to water it. Dead, not working, out of power. The phone battery is dead. I need to charge it. Dead, extremely tired. After working all day, I was dead tired. Dead, completely silent. The room went dead silent when he entered. Dead, hitting a target precisely. He hit the target dead center. Dead, without emotion or enthusiasm. His voice was dead and emotionless. Dead, something outdated or forgotten. That trend is dead. Nobody wears that anymore. Disconnect, to separate something so it no longer works or is linked. She disconnected the phone line because of the storm. Disconnect, figurative, to feel distant or not involved with people, situations, or feelings. After the argument, she felt disconnected from her friends. Sometimes I disconnect from work to relax. Discover, to find something for the first time. He discovered a hidden treasure in the old attic. She discovered a secret about her past. They love to discover new places when they travel. Discrimination, the unfair treatment of people because of their gender, race, age, or other personal characteristics. Discrimination in the workplace is illegal in many countries. Discriminate can mean to recognize differences. You must discriminate between what is important and what is urgent. But discriminate against means to treat someone unfairly. Discriminate against someone, to treat a person unfairly because of their race, gender, age, religion, or other personal characteristic. It is illegal to discriminate against employees based on gender. She felt discriminated against because of her age. Discriminate, neutral, positive, to recognize or notice a difference between things. You need to discriminate between what is important and what is urgent. Birds can discriminate colors very well. Discuss, to talk about something with other people. They discussed the new project during the meeting. Dislike, to not like something. She dislikes eating spicy food. Dismiss, to decide that something or someone is not important or needed. The manager dismissed the suggestion as unfeasible. He was dismissed from his job after the incident. Dispatch, to send something or someone to a place. The company dispatched the package the same day. She dispatched the task in just a few minutes. Display, to show something so people can see it. The museum displays ancient artifacts from different cultures. She displayed a sign that said, "Silence is violence." She displayed great courage during the crisis. Disrupt, to stop something from working normally. The protest disrupted traffic in the city center. The new technology disrupted the traditional way of doing business. Disrupt means to strongly change or interrupt how something normally works. It can also be said as change, transform, or upset, depending on the context. Disrupted the traditional way of doing business. Change the traditional way of doing business. Transform the traditional way of doing business. Upset the traditional way of doing business. Distress, to cause someone to feel very worried or upset. The news of the accident distressed everyone in the family. Distress, noun, a state of danger, suffering, or urgent need for help. The lost hiker sent out a distress signal. Disturb, to interrupt or bother someone. Please don't disturb me while I'm working. Disturb, to interrupt or break a peaceful or smooth state. The strong wind disturbed the calm surface of the lake. Disturb, bother, annoy, all mean to make someone uncomfortable, but disturb is more formal and serious. Bother is common and neutral, and annoy suggests repeated or intentional irritation. Dive, to jump or go quickly into water or something. She dived into the pool from the highest platform. The bird dived toward the ocean to catch a fish. Dive into, start something eagerly and energetically. She dived into her new job with great enthusiasm. Dive into, something, means to start examining or researching something with a lot of focus and interest. Let's dive into the problem. Divide, to separate something into parts. The teacher divided the students into groups of 4. The issue divided public opinion. Divide is used for numbers or calculations. Divide 10 by 2, while split is more natural for everyday situations like money, bills, or tasks. Let's split the bill. Divorce, to legally end a marriage. They divorced after 10 years of marriage. Get a divorce, to go through the legal process of ending a marriage. They decided to get a divorce. Divorce, noun, the legal ending of a marriage. Their divorce was finalized last year. Dodge, to avoid something quickly or skillfully. He dodged the ball just in time. The politician dodged the reporter's questions. Dog, to follow or cause problems for someone for a long time. Controversy has dogged him throughout his career. Financial troubles dogged the company for years. Donate, to give money or goods to help others. She donates a portion of her salary to charity every month. He donated a kidney to his brother. Doubt, to feel unsure about something. I doubt he will come to the party. He doubted the accuracy of the report. Drag, to pull something with effort. He dragged the heavy bag across the floor. The meeting dragged for hours. Drag on, to continue for too long. The trial dragged on for months. Draw, to make a picture with a pen or pencil. He loves to draw landscapes. The performance drew a large audience. He drew water from the well. The knight drew his sword. She drew the curtains. The game ended in a draw. He match ended in a draw. In American English, a game that ends with the same score is usually called a tie, and people say the game ended in a tie. Or the teams tied, while draw is less common. Draw up, to prepare or write something officially. The lawyer drew up the contract. Drink, to take liquid into your mouth and swallow it. He drinks coffee every morning. She doesn't drink at parties. She drinks socially. Drive, to control and move a vehicle. Drive, figurative use, to strongly motivate or push something toward a result. His ambition drove him to success. His mentor led him to success. Drop, to let something fall. He accidentally dropped his phone. Drop, decrease, go down. The temperature dropped overnight. Prices dropped last week. Sales dropped by 10%. Water levels dropped after the rain stopped. Drop off. To leave something or someone at a place. She dropped off her kids at school. Drop off. Fall asleep or lose attention. He dropped off during the lecture. Drop out. To stop doing something before finishing it. She dropped out of college in his second year. Drop out of something. To leave or stop participating in an activity, course, or competition before it is finished. She dropped out of the competition. Drown. To die in water because you cannot breathe. He almost drowned in the river. Drown out. To make a sound so loud that another sound cannot be heard. The music drowned out their conversation. Dry. To remove water or become not wet. She dried her hair with a towel. Dry up. To lose all water or moisture and become completely dry. The river dried up during the summer. His inspiration dried up. The company's funds dried up after months of losses. Dump. To throw something away in a careless, sudden, or sometimes illegal way. He dumped his old clothes in the trash. They dumped trash in the river. The factory dumped waste into the ocean. Dump means to throw something away in a careless, sudden, or sometimes illegal way. They dumped trash by the road. While get rid of means to remove or throw away something you no longer want in a normal, everyday way. I need to get rid of these old clothes. Dump, someone. To end a romantic relationship with someone suddenly or unilaterally. She dumped her boyfriend last week. Duplicate. To copy or reproduce exactly something that already exists. The assistant duplicated the report for everyone. She tried to duplicate her previous success. In duplicate. Please submit the form in duplicate. Please submit 2 copies of the document. Dust. To remove dust from something. She dusted the shelves every morning. Dust with something. To lightly cover something with a fine powder. He dusted the cake with sugar. He sprinkled the cake with sugar. He lightly covered the cake with sugar. Dye. To change the color of something. She dyed her hair red. She dyed the fabric red. In some countries, children dye eggs for Easter, a fun tradition of coloring eggs to celebrate the holiday. Keep practicing these simple words with D and have fun learning English.